Good morning, class 9. Did you do exercise 1B? Let us discuss some questions from this exercise. See, question number 1. Explain the meaning of the term least count of an instrument by taking a suitable example. This you can do, I think, from the book you have read it. Then, or actually, it is the smallest measurement that an instrument can take accurately. Okay. Then, second question, a boy makes a ruler with graduations in centimeter on it. That means what does he do? He makes 100 divisions in 1 meter. Okay, 1 meter is divided into 100 divisions. To what accuracy this ruler can measure? How can this accuracy be increased? So, what will be the least count of this scale, this ruler? See, 100 divisions are measuring 1 meter. Okay, 100 divisions are measuring 1 meter. That means one division will measure 1 upon 100 meter, and this will give you 0.01 meter. Okay, or you can convert it into centimeter by multiplying it by 100, so you will get 1 centimeter. This will be the least count of this ruler. And how can this accuracy be increased? By increasing the number of divisions, right? Then third one, a boy measures the length of a pencil and expresses it to be 2.6 centimeter. What is the accuracy of his measurement? So because he can measure up to 1 digit after the decimal, so the accuracy is 0.1 centimeter. The smallest value it can measure is 0.1 centimeter. Can he write it as 2.60 centimeter? No, because he doesn't know about the second digit after the decimal, right? He does not know. It can be 2.61 or 62. He cannot measure the up to second division after the decimal, right? Define least count. This you can do. The questions from which you can do from the book itself, that I am not discussing. So when is a vernier caliper said to be free from zero error? When the zero of main scale and the vernier scale will coincide, then we will say that it is free from zero error. Then let us come to question number 10. Okay, state 3 uses of vernier calipers. So what are the 3 uses of vernier calipers? You can measure the outer diameter of anything, a thickness of something, or you can measure the depth of anything, or inner diameter. So these are various uses. Then come to question number 13. Name the part of the vernier calipers which is used to measure the following: external diameter of a tube. So outer jaws, internal diameter of a mug, inner jaws, the depth of a small bottle, strip, thickness of a pencil, again outer jaws. This is given here in the table, these things. See, these are the functions of main parts of screw gauge, and similarly the main parts of vernier calipers. The outside jaws, they measure the length of a rod, diameter of a sphere, external diameter of a hollow cylinder. So these things are given over there, so you can try to learn from there or get the answers from there. Then explain the terms pitch and least count. This you can do. How can the least count of a screw gauge be decreased? You have to decrease the least count. That means you can decrease the number of divisions on the circular scale. That will decrease the. So there are two things. See, we have discussed this type of a question earlier also. See, least count. The least count of a screw gauge is given by pitch of the screw gauge upon total number of divisions on its circular scale. So you have to decrease the least count. Least count has to be decreased here. So in order to decrease, what do you need to do? Either decrease the pitch of the screw gauge or increase the number of divisions on its circular scale. Okay, so you can get it from this formula. In order to decrease the least count, there can be two things: either you decrease the numerator or or increase the number of divisions on the circular scale. Similar was the case in vernier calipers. See, we had discussed this. Value of one main scale division upon total number of divisions on vernier scale. If you need to increase the least count, what do you need to do? Increase the numerator or decrease the denominator, right? So for a more accurate measurement, what do we want? We want the least count to be smaller. We want smaller least count. Okay. Hope you can relate these things. See, if you need to see question number 2, how can this accuracy be increased? Accuracy can be increased by decreasing the least count. If the least count is small, the accuracy will be more. Okay. So in order to decrease the least count, we need to increase the number of divisions of maybe circular scale or vernier scale. So please relate these things so that you can easily answer the questions. Then see, question number 18, state the purpose of ratchet in a screw gauge. So these things I already showed you the table. You can go through the table, learn it, and these things are asked in the exam, so this is important. Then 21, what is backlash error? Why is it caused? How is it avoided? 23rd, see, name the instrument which can measure accurately the following. The diameter of a needle. So it is a very small thickness, no diameter. So for that you need screw gauge. Thickness of a paper, again screw gauge. Internal diameter of the neck of a water bottle, we can do it with the help of vernier calipers. Diameter of a pencil, screw gauge. The smaller thicknesses you need to measure it with the help of screw gauge. So these were the questions. Numericals, I hope you have done and I hope you are able to do them. I was thinking I'll solve these numericals and send it to you, and by the time we will start this new topic, measurement of time and simple pendulum. So I will pause this video here and send you another video with this topic. Okay.